What is up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. As you guys can probably tell by my voice and just by the look on my face, I am ill right now. It's so annoying, but at this time of year, I always just get sick. However, the show must go on this channel. I never like to miss an upload for you guys, so I hope you guys don't mind me sounding a little bit bunged up today. For today's video, I thought we would do something a little bit different and a little bit more fun. And as you guys can tell by today's video title, today's video is all about battling TEMU versus SHEIN. I don't know about you guys, but I have noticed that TEMU and SHEIN have an awful lot of similar products. Sometimes they even use the exact same photos. So I thought what would be really fun is to actually purchase both of the items that they're advertising on both of these websites. And together, let's find out whether TEMU and SHEIN stock the exact same items or are they different. If you guys are new here and you guys haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Roxy. Welcome to my channel. If you guys want to stick around, be sure to subscribe down below. But I guess without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so basically for this video, I ended up picking some of the more popular items on both of these websites. These were just things that had a lot of good reviews. These were also items that were popping up on like the first pages of both of these websites. So the first item we're going to test out is this. Here are both of the listings. This side is TEMU and this side is SHEIN. As you can see on the SHEIN side, this item is a little bit more expensive, not by much. This one was $20.49 and on TEMU it was $19.98. So similar kind of price bracket, but again, they actually ended up using very similar photos. You can tell that it's exactly the same product. So here they are in real life. Now, right off the bat, I can already see that the color is slightly different on both of these. The TEMU side is a lot more like baby blue, a lot lighter in color, whereas this one is a bit more vibrant from SHEIN. Let's unpack the TEMU version first. Okay, quality-wise, it feels okay. It feels quite, thin but soft. Here is the little cropped jumper. I really like the high neck that it's got on it. It's got really nice long sleeves and it's got the cute cloud pattern on it. It then comes with a matching knitted skirt which looks like this. I'm honestly obsessed with it. I think it's such a cute like at-home kind of outfit. As for the SHEIN side, let's crack it open. Ooh. Okay, the SHEIN side feels a lot thicker. Oh, wow. Okay, this is really nice. A lot better quality, actually. Just comparing the two fabrics side by side, you can definitely see the color difference. But in terms of the actual fabric, this one is so much thicker. It might not translate on camera, but look how like thick this sleeve is versus this one, which is much thinner. If I had to choose which one to purchase, I would 100% go for the SHEIN version. It's just so much nicer quality. The pattern placement on both of these is almost exact. This is the SHEIN version, and then directly comparing it to the TEMU version, I mean, it's almost exact, but it's almost like the pattern has slightly been shifted to one side. As for the skirts, I mean, quality wise, they are matching with the jumpers that they came with. However, this one feels a little bit longer than this one as well, which is quite interesting. I mean, let's go try both of these on and see what they look like side by side. All right, guys, so here is the copy of the TEMU one versus the SHEIN one. As you can see, they literally look so different when it comes to the color, the quality, and just everything. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the TEMU copy per se. Like, it's still wearable, it's still okay, but, having compared it with the SHEIN version, the SHEIN one is definitely way better. So if I had to choose between the two, I would 100% go for the SHEIN one. As you can see, the SHEIN one, it just looks way better, like all around. The jumper is way longer, it's not as cropped, and I actually really like that just because it's cold, like I want to be warm. The jumper as well as the skirt definitely feel a lot more structured and just more put together, just purely for the fact that it's slightly thicker in fabric. The TEMU one, as nice as it looked, it just felt a little bit too flimsy, and I really appreciate how warm this is. It is freezing in this room and I instantly feel so much warmer wearing the SHEIN one. I also way prefer the vibrancy of the SHEIN version. It just looks much better in my opinion, so I feel like this is a no-brainer. This one is the winner. All right, now moving on to the next item, we're now going to be trying out a handbag from both of these websites. On both of these websites, they use exactly the same photo, but the price was slightly different. On TEMU, it was £12.89 and on SHEIN, it was £14.40. So this is how the bags have arrived in comparison. They are literally packaged in the exact same stuff, so I think this one might be the exact same product from the same manufacturer. So let's crack open the TEMU one first. This is what the handbag looks like. It's actually such a cute bag. It looks really well made as well. Wow, look at it. It's adorable. And the way that you open it is you twist this upside down like that, and then it comes open. It has a long strap inside, and it's got loads of stuffing. It's actually quite spacious in there, even though this is like a micro bag. This is adorable. Here is a close-up of what it looks like. I'm obsessed with this. And now onto the SHEIN version. Let's see why this was more pricey. It literally looks like the exact same bag. I mean, this for a fact is exactly the same product, and they are just taking it from the exact same manufacturer, which I kind of figured would be the case. I mean, we have found out that it's 100% the same product, so if you are interested in getting this bag, I feel like TEMU would be the best place as it was cheaper. All right, now moving on to the next item. This one is actually a top, and it was literally exactly the same photo on both of the websites again. So on TEMU, it was £7.18, and on SHEIN, it was £6.96. So this time around, SHEIN was the cheaper one. It's interesting because they literally use exactly the same model in exactly the same trousers, but the only difference was they had slightly different arm position, and also they were holding a different handbag. It's almost like the manufacturer of this particular product was like, yes, SHEIN and TEMU, you can both stock the product, but you have to use a different photo. It's like when you copy your friend's homework and you try to like change a few things so it doesn't look so obvious. So anyway, here are both of the products. They look exactly the same to me at a first glance, but let's crack them open and see if they're actually the same or not. First up, we have the TEMU version of the top. It feels nice. It feels very thin, but it's made of that really nice, like, fleecy ribbed kind of fabric. I don't know how else to describe it. As you can see, it's got that deep V crossover kind of detail. This is definitely one of those tops that you would want to wear with like a pair of high-waisted jeans, because I feel like this line here looks weird otherwise. So that's the TEMU side. I mean, quality-wise it's okay, but it's very, very thin and very see-through. And now onto the SHEIN version. Oh, is this the same? It is different. Okay, the first thing I notice is the fabric is a little bit different. Although it looks so similar, the actual like ribbing is a lot closer and tighter together on the SHEIN version. So they definitely use a slightly different fabric. Also, the grooves on the SHEIN one are a lot deeper than the TEMU version. Now, I got the exact same size on both of these tops. However, this one feels a little bit more true to my size, whereas the TEMU one just feels very, very like large. So that's another thing to note. I really, really like the SHEIN version a lot better. Also, is it just me seeing things? But I feel like this one is a little bit different in shade to this one. This one's almost like a murky beige, whereas this one is a little bit more like peachy beige. But again, let's try both of these on and see how they compare once they're on. All right, so first up we have the TEMU version, and as you can see, it's okay, but it is not very fitted. Like, it just feels a little bit baggy, especially around this area here. Usually when you get a top like this that's supposed to be like tight fitting, you want it to actually fit around your body rather than have like so much sag everywhere. The sleeves are okay. They're actually quite long, which I like, so you can, you know, hide your hands when you're cold. I really, really like that. The neckline is great as well. As you can see, it's not too revealing. It just ends at the perfect spot. And I have got a neutral bra underneath this, but I actually wouldn't say it's see-through. I thought it would be, but it's perfectly fine. It's opaque enough. So now let's compare it to the SHEIN version. All right, so here is the SHEIN one, and as you can see, this is the difference. Like, look at the difference. This is how this item is supposed to look. Like, judging by the photos, it was very much fitted to the body, and it's 100% clear that the SHEIN version runs way more true to size, because that one over there is just not fitting. This one, however, I'm sold on. It is so great. It feels really, really nice on, and it's just flattering. Now, personally, I don't always need things to be body tie and skin tie, but I definitely feel like when something is fitted to your body, it just looks way more flattering. And that is definitely the case when it comes to items like this. This is just fitting as it's supposed to, so I'm definitely liking the SHEIN version way more than the TEMU. And now the last product that's going to be battling each other is this one right here. It's a really cute tweed kind kind of pink cord set. And on both of the websites, they used exactly the same model from the same shoot. However, they used different photos. On TEMU, this product was $16.98, whereas on SHEIN, it was $16.96. So only 2 pence saving. But I know for sure this is supposed to be the exact same product, so let's see if it is. All right, so here is the products side by side. At a first glance, they do look identical in terms of the fabric and the color. Starting out with the TEMU one, let's see what this is. Okay, that's cute. The little jacket, this is what it looks like. Absolutely love the fabric. It is a little bit on the thin side, but I feel like for what I'm after, like it gives off the look of expensive without actually being expensive. I feel like with a nice little turtleneck underneath this would be such a cute outfit. It then also comes with the skirt. The buttons are slightly off center, and as you can see, the skirt is supposed to have that like fold over effect. Absolutely love the gold kind of hardware with the buttons on it. So that's the TEMU version. Let's see if the SHEIN version is the same. Okay, here is the SHEIN version. This one actually came done up. I mean, holding these two up side by side, they definitely look and feel the same quality, literally exactly the same. The fabric is identical on both of these. There's no color discrepancies or anything like that. And thickness wise, the fabric feels exactly the same too. So I'm convinced this is exactly from the same manufacturer. Perhaps the fit will be different. I did get the same size for both of these. So let's go try them on and see how they look. All right, so first up we have the TEMU version. This is how it's looking. I actually really love this. The fit is perfect. It's nice and cinched in the waist. I definitely feel like it doesn't need any extra work to like make this wearable. I just paired it with a white scooped kind of top underneath, and I feel like it looks really nice. Quality wise, it's absolutely fine. There's no loose threads. It's not very thick, but like I said, that's not really what I want it for. And I feel like from the look of it and like the fabric, it definitely looks a lot more premium and just like luxury than it was. As you can see, the SHEIN one is literally exactly the same. There's no difference whatsoever. It's like a copy and paste. So this was definitely mass produced by a manufacturer, and then both of the companies purchased the same thing. I'm trying really hard to see like a difference or a discrepancy, and honestly there's nothing. Like the buttons are positioned in the exact same spot. The fit is exactly the same. This little slit right here literally falls in the exact same spot as well. So honestly, it is definitely 100% the same product. So I would say with this product in particular, it's a draw. All right guys, so those were all of the items we're going to be trying out from TEMU versus SHEIN. I honestly had so much fun trying them out and comparing the two to see whether they're actually the same product or whether they're different. As a result of this video, my final verdict is that SHEIN and TEMU do stock the same products, but not always. As you saw from the two items that were different in this video, the first item was just completely different when it came to quality. However, the second item was different when it came to fit. So that tells me that they're made from two different companies, which is really interesting to know. And it kind of makes shopping a little bit harder for us because we never really know what we're gonna get. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Perhaps you found it helpful if you were after some of these items. Like I said, they were like some of the most popular items that I found on both of these websites. So I feel like a lot of people do buy them. In my personal opinion, if you're in doubt, I would highly recommend just buying the same version but from SHEIN, because I mean, as a result of this video, we found that both of the items that were slightly different, they were always better quality from SHEIN. So that's just something to think about. Let me know if you guys want to see any more videos like this in the future, because I would love to do some more. But that is all from me. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with me, even though I am literally so ill and probably sound awful. Hopefully I'll sound a little bit better and a little bit more healthier in my next video. But that's all from me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.